see, having that mount has already been worth it.
Yeah, this is a very long load screen. Pipes.
I just got out of it.
Yeah, I see that now that I can click the portal.
Mic off.
I have everything I need now. I was able to purchase
Muted,
an
can you come here and
enchant.
click the button?
What?
Click the portal.
Oh, I could barely see there was even a portal.
Yeah, I know.
Your big
Get
old
drag
drag wings.
Scaly.
Scaly. Poseidon.
Are you gonna grab that tank?
If
Oh, there he goes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm honorary dragon again. Got my little dragon wings.
I've decided my next character is gonna be a tank, because good lord.
I have a tank, but it is not geared for raid, period.
I have a tank, but she's just shy of where she'll be able to come into heroic.
Mine can't even do normal, but that's because I don't play it that often.
Which
I've
is
been
why I
playing
have
it.
that.
I've been
have-
playing it with my friend, and that's about it.
Yeah, it's the reason why I haven't offered to cover tanking. She's just shy of where I need her to be.
Yeah, if you're not healing me, I die. It just kind of works.
Yeah, I'm
What's
sorry.
that mean?
Mic on.
He wasn't insulting anyone
You're
else
not.
or whatnot.
I'm just
I'm-
saying, Muta
I'm
likes
just-
my time dilation, okay?
Okay, I
Just
think
being
we've got
difficult.
Okay, we've got a tank logging in that's come with us before because they are on the banana Discord. Beyond that, I'm not sure because I don't recognize the name Secret Sauce. Although apparently they're on 2 servers that I'm on, the other one being mostly mediocre, so probably a friend of Cypher's? Or is that
If you
OO1?
recognize them, it wouldn't be secret.
Milf, can you give us a warlock portal, please? Thank you.
Secret Sauce hashtag.
They didn't want to run.
They joined just to leave right away?
I don't think you want me in your Twitch.
Huh? Why?
Not you, Osti. Let's talk about Milf.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't think she realizes that I'll most likely start talking about cocks at some point.
What's your Twitch?
Yeah, this is the wrong place to be tame for. That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying.
MILF, my current stream name is Making It Moist with Resto Shaman. I think you're fine.
Just remember anybody who is streaming bananas use words, adult words in a childish ways. Not our fault if your stream gets a problem. If you're not said adult, mine isn't currently, but I don't have enough viewers to worry about it. And at the point that I do, and I mean, they would warn first, so.
I feel bad.
Okay, there we go. Okay, they said druid. Well, this name is fairly appropriate for our group.
So now we have
that's
Scalies and
Coke Bear.
Furries.
That's Coke Bear, like as in cocaine.
Nope, that's cock bear.
I was assuming Cock Bear too, but I mean, Coke Bear works too.
I mean, it's a whole
Not
thing. It's
the
a whole movie and
Kermit.
everything.
Cocaine bear.
I mean, either way works for bananas, to be fair.
Oh, we should probably summon him.
Probably.
Ooh, I like your UI. It's definitely not for a healer since you have everyone else and just shoved into the corner.
Yeah.
Just, I don't want to deal with this. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, is this for the raid?
Yep, so is it
Yes, it
cock bear
is.
or a coke bear?
Well, take your pick, I guess.
We were
Good answer.
debating.
Cock bear!
Well, my mains or all my other characters, cock diesel. So, I mean,
I mean, you were on part of Banana Republic server, so we assume that you know that we use adult words in childish ways.
oh yeah,
I'm gonna call you Cockbear.
I like it. I'll respond to that.
Now the real question is it a bear cock or are you a gay bear?
Hi, hypes.
I'll let it be a mystery.
Interesting. I haven't put markers on the ground yet. Haha.
Got 2 tables
You know
down.
how to tank this fight with the rotating and having the thing go in the right spot, right?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Oops, not a star.
The hardy one is the one that lasts through death.
Muda has purple. Oh.
Let's switch talents.
Up there gets a. We've been giving Cypher Star, so we're sticking with Star on Cockbear, so that way then it's not confusing for people. Please go to your appropriate sides without pulling the boss. You can go along the back end or whatever. Do not pull the boss. Go to your side so we know you know where you're supposed to go. Cockbear's groups, which are 2 and 4, the even, should be over on red to start, please. And Muda's groups are the odd numbers. Should be starting over on circle. Please show you can figure out what group number you're in and if your odds or evens. So Butter, Sin over here, Oprah over here, Lumi, Mark.
And Mr. Bear, do you know how to do this fight?
I do. I'm 3, almost 4 mythic on the other guy.
Okay. So the basically the only other thing is just how do you do the beam?
How
So
I do
we
the
know-
beam is that separate guy that's usually the range stick on or whatever. I'll keep the beam on the very edge of him and start
okay,
it from there.
that's what we've been doing too. Cool. We should be good then.
You might have to break off sometimes and jam over to the other side to direct the beam to do that. It does that ever so often.
Yeah.
But I might call it out and say, hey, don't follow me, you know.
Yeah. We had to reject
It's
someone that
also
refused
fine
Discord.
typically if your group follows you anyhow. In all honesty, we tend to
And
prefer
this-
to assume that people will, if they don't follow constantly, screw up on being where they need to be when they need to be with this group.
Right. Also too, I might add, there might be a time too, like if it is on the other side, instead of making the group follow me, I might say, hey, just stay here until it hits us, and then
Yeah, we do
go
that.
over to. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why Discord was important because we do a lot of audible calls on this fight.
For sure, because I've had it to where like I run over there and then not my whole group gets blasted. So I've had to do that.
There's also a couple of people, even though they're supposed to be, who aren't in voice, and we also tend to assume that even when everyone is in voice, that we'll have some who will not follow things appropriately. So we tend to have some pugs in our group and stuff at times, and they don't always listen, and some of our people tend to tunnel.
And remember, groups, stay with your tank regardless of what's going on because you have to get hit by the beam. All right, looks like everyone's ready. Let's give this a shot.
Oh, you think I put way
5,
more effort into that?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Also, please
it's
remember,
mine.
everybody, do not run your crap over the tanks.
My
Muda
group, are
side,
you
stick
on
with
me?
Muda. You guys shouldn't be all over there.
He was trying to call it.
Frontal.
including Oprah.
Watch your feet. Stay
Remember,
away
skull,
from lines.
X, then triangle. Don't let any ads get to the boss. There's one about to hit in there.
All right, we're clear.
Watch your feet.
Don't get hit. Do keep your crap off other people, including the tanks. If you're ranged, step back. Come on, why didn't it go off? Oh, there we go.
Frontal.
Can you move just a little bit to the left? Thank you.
Stay away from lines.
Shit.
All right, beams aiming at X.
Watch your feet.
Remember, melee
We
don't.
probably needed to have been on the other side there.
Why? That's
Well, our black stuff
Run
might be
out.
catching up with them a little too quick.
Watch your keep moving.
yeah. Melee should be at the in the middle, and they should be on the outside.
Watch your feet. Safe now. Run.
All right, run away.
Out, stick with your tank, so that way the healers, if there are
Watch
any
your
healers, can
feet.
heal you. The two groups should be on opposite sides normally. I thought those that the black stuff can be sure to avoid.
Yep.
Watch your feet.
That was
Mine.
my point.
Are you with me, my team? I see some missing
Frontal.
names.
Oh, Owo's dead somewhere. I think she's dead on the opposite side of me. Oh wait, she's other group anyhow. Other group, somebody should be rezzing Owo.
My team should be killing Skull.
Stay away from lines.
Fragility. One of the Pallies, Lodiah. There we go. Owo's up. I see her. Okay.
Watch your feet.
Range especially, you guys should be targeting the little guys because you can target them from wherever. They shouldn't be
Watch
in
your
the
feet.
pool.
We're getting way behind, I think.
Watch your feet.
Yeah. We are missing, I think, a couple of people down here, it looks like,
Yeah.
possibly.
Yeah,
Watch
it's
your
probably end up
feet.
being a wipe.
Frontal.
Yeah, we've got one up still of those other ones. I'd say just...
Two up.
Two up. Just wipe it. Into the
Remember,
mud.
you can run away. You don't have to kill yourself. You can run away.
Stay away from lines.
Oh, right. You can run
Or
away, yeah.
wiping.
Yeah, just
We are
wipe.
wiping,
Run
run
down the
away.
Watch your
hill.
feet.
We are bravely running away.
Flee! Run like bitch in wind.
Yeah, at the point that you get several of those casters still up, there's a problem.
Yeah, I feel like some of our team didn't go down.
Yeah, we were missing about half of us.
That would do it.
I'm sitting here like, oh shit, and start chucking meatballs and praying.
I have purple meatballs.
Don't release, I'm on my way.
anyone with friends who are not in voice, please either get them to get in voice or make sure that they know the mechanics. Because if they don't do the mechanics and they're not in voice, we will just auto kick them on the next one if we have to wipe this again. Fair warning. Oprah should be on this side with Muda. Whoever's friend it is can tell them. Make sure they know purple is the one they're hugging. And when they can see the ads, if they're hugging appropriately, they should be able to hit them.
I have marked the person in the wrong spot.
Ah, shit. Why the heck did I lose my feast already? Where's my hearty food?
All right, I push button.
Five, four, three.
I like the name. It's just that with us doing anniversary one night and this the other, I don't want to waste people's time if people aren't going to
It's yours.
do it.
Frontal. Run out. Keep moving. Watch your feet.
My team, if you're still where you're at,
Stay
that's where
away
you're
from
gonna die.
lines. Safe
There
now.
you go.
It's way too hot in here. God damn. Hippity hop hop hype. Hippity hop hype hype.
Watch your feet.
If you've got crap on you, please don't be running it over other people. Pull back a bit.
My team, we're going to X. Park at X, please. Park at
Watch your
X.
feet.
Parking at X.
Frontal.
Park at X.
I'd say hit X.
Stay
first
away
to
from
spell,
lines.
please, because it's a little further this way. Although both should go down easily before we'd get hit anyhow. Why on earth are some showing down
All right,
here when
very
there's-
clear. Get ready to run.
What the heck?
Run. Watch your feet.
Remember, get over to your tank so you're near the healers. They should
Watch
have
your
to search
feet.
for you.
It's yours. Remember, I'm adjusting to put the beam in a
Frontal.
good place, my team.
Watch your feet. Stay away from lines. Watch your feet.
Right, we are staying around circle,
Watch your feet.
kind of near it, not right on top of it.
Frontal.
Please
Watch
be in
your
the
feet.
beam. What the? Did anyone else see that
Watch your
happen?
feet.
I think
Stay
it
away from lines.
was there the entire time. I think you were just in the wrong spot.
No, on my screen, all the circles are right there.
It looked
Huh.
that way to me too. I don't know.
What the heck was that?
Kill Skull real quick. Range stay on Skull, please.
Watch your feet.
Sorry,
You
you're a lot
can.
faster than me,
If not,
Muta.
we gotta
You might
run all
want
the way
to
around.
external.
Watch your feet.
Nope.
He was almost done. All right, we might be okay with just the one up, but he's gonna empower him a bit.
Run.
Run out right away. Don't pause. Run out. I presumed I couldn't run through the beam and live, but couldn't get to him running around. Cock's turn for going
Gruntle.
down.
Hopefully he doesn't do it again.
Okay, good. They stayed pretty much at the right spot. Make sure you get
Stay away from
Skull
lines.
quick. Can't climb this way. Move triangle right over to X, please. Oh, good.
Okay, so if everyone sees the dot near me, right?
It's there from what I can see, but it showed it there for me last time.
It's over there by you.
Gruntle.
One's over by orange, the other two are right by you.
We're starting at X, please.
Yeah, Muda's side should
Stay
all be
away
hitting
from
X.
lines.
Careful.
If you're gonna get hit, move. Otherwise, if you're ranged, try and finish X off. Otherwise, you gotta be able to run all the way around after killing Skull, really. Also, there's little guys getting into the pool because of X still being up. Okay, good. He went down.
All right, burn him. We should get him in time.
Chi-chi.
Yay.
Oops, not the one I meant.
We
to hit.
unlocked a new bug.
My spies will provide access to the barracks above.
Yay,
Move
us?
swiftly. It will not be long until the Queen realizes where you are.
Cooties?
Do we pass on all of it, or need if we need, or how do we do this?
Need if you
if
need it,
you-
greed if you need it.
Need if you
Oh.
need, just only if you truly need it. Long as nobody's a dick on what they're needing on, we're fine. Thank you, Cooties. I think you were the one that it showed resing me, so I said thank you.
Yes, I did.
Are we pug enough
I
that
gotcha.
we don't do rules with, regulars and pugs?
Only
Nah.
time we do that is if it's a case of we've got all regulars, and then we'll be more firm. Otherwise, as long as people aren't needing things that they don't need, we're fine. Yeah, we're not doing skip. We haven't done these enough to do skip, in my opinion, even.
I still have a blue ring.
Yippee. I only have one piece
Yeah,
of gear that
nobody
isn't-
is to be using the skip thing. If you use the skip and mess us up on here, then we will just kick the person too.
I only have one piece of gear that isn't champion or heroic.
Yeah, no. We won't use the skip until we've got everybody who's a regular geared enough and also has the bosses down to the skip so that they can get the achievement and everything. Otherwise, it's just not fair. We love pugs for coming in, and we love the people who come fairly consistently, but obviously we will make sure that the regulars have the stuff they need. There should be some reward for coming consistently. Only problem with the ping system, in my opinion, is that absolutely anybody can ping. It can be good, it can be bad, it can be just extra spammy.
I know. I know, I can just buy them myself, I just haven't.
Sound the alarm.
Frontal.
Yeah, some mats are pretty expensive, some enchants and
Frontal.
gems are pretty expensive. I've got a couple of things I still need to get because I have not had enough money for it with the fun of the cat issue and being sick, and then let's, fall over and all that.
If you need enchants, and this goes for everyone, let me know. I will hook you up.
I do likely need some. I'll try and remember to look afterwards. I still haven't remembered to send you things about the
Frontal.
VTuber thing even.
It's all good.
Oh yeah, actually, do you mind if I message you about that?
Yep. Just do it after raid.
Of course.
Shows how good my memory is on remembering, considering that he's said that he would from like the beginning of this, I think.
I'm just shy and didn't get to know them that much until.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. I also don't like bothering people, and I mean, he had the whole car accident too, so.
And I wasn't doing anything. I had the most free time.
You also needed to sleep extra, and I know well enough already at that point even that if you had the option of somebody suggesting something for you, that you would not rest.
Maybe.
You know I'm right. I would do the same thing. We both know that. If you don't want me to be able to make assumptions like that, you need to be less like me in that.
Frontal.
From what I've gathered, we have a very similar mindset on a lot of things. So.
Yeah. Butters probably has the furthest mindset from me. Oh, somebody else got it. Okay. And he didn't take the bait on that.
Frontal.
More emo music, I presume, Owo?
Frontal.
I mean, I'd say you should automatically, sing in voice, except for the problem that that would get me an automatic thing on Twitch. If you're in tune anyhow. I don't know how much in tune you have to be.
You wouldn't really have to worry about it. You're too small.
I think it's automatic though. Twitch has some filters that automatically picks up if you're got music.
Why would Twitch? You're allowed to stream music.
Yeah, you're
Just not allowed
Oh,
to.
okay.
Yeah, you just have to put it in a separate channel, so if you upload it later, you're fine.
Yeah, that would be too much work. Considering the fact that it wouldn't be my music, I'd have to
Frontal.
siphon out her
So-
stuff.
No, you. Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Target you.
Make sure you're killing the bats that are targeting people before they get to them, guys.
So in general, I put, for instance, I myself am on channel 1, then Discord channel 2, just to be safe.
Yeah, but then I'd have to cut out some of the Discord stuff, which is the funniest bits.
Why'd you have to cut that out?
Well, if
Just
it was
gives you more
music
control,
of hers,
too.
it still wouldn't let me have hers there.
Yeah.
It should be fine. The only time,
Present.
like, Seabreak.
Owo doesn't normally like to sing for us to hear anyhow, so it's okay.
It's fine either way.
So
But-
for so for this one, those who don't normally come with us, please remember we have been going around the inner circle there. If you are not having the arrows on you, if you're on the inside of the circle from the boss here, where the cat is jumping around invisibly mostly, then you don't have to move out. Once you have the arrow, you move literally straight to the closest edge. Do not run sideways. Do not run at an angle. Run straight to the closest edge. That way then the simulacras are together, hopefully, on the edge. Do not stack on top of each other. Try and have it in order. Don't be in the line. You will take damage in heroic on the line. Make sure to break the simulacras with the thing. The Shami healers are alternating with Sen first and Cooters on their cooldown. And basically when we've got that thing going off, you're running basically out the opposite direction from away from the edge from where the boss is at the time. So if the boss were where the soul well is, you'd be running to where the boss is now.
Butter's gotta head out.
Uh-oh.
Bo, can you go heals for me, please?
Hope you feel better, Butters, if you're not feeling well. Or hope the girlfriend feels better if it's her.
I don't know. He's been surprisingly quiet tonight, so
I mean, typingly quiet?
yeah.
Yeah, let's not speculate. If they want us to know, they'd say.
I know. That's why I said whichever it was, I hope they feel better.
By the power of shamans.
More shaman. Stack the rain.
I mean, honestly, we might be able to
Hey.
3-heal it, but
Everything's gonna get very wet.
Yay?
you're welcome.
Ugh.
Okay, so for cooldowns, might as well do a 3-way on that then. So send Cooters and then Bolt for cooldowns. Make sure to call out when you're using it, or if you can't use it for some reason on your turn, so that the other next Shami in line knows to pick up the cooldown.
We can run a train on these cooldowns.
Yep, there's 3 of you.
Oh, wait, I got one. Hold on, where is it?
Boobs buff, Shami's buff.
Hell yeah.
That scared me.
Oh, well,
Valid.
Yeah.
there we go. Okay, we got boobies now, everyone.
I've literally popped it twice now. Fucking use your glasses. You have glasses for a reason, Austin. I love you.
No, you don't. You hate me. We all know it.
5, 4,
So mean.
3,
Oh no.
1.
Guild drama.
I mean, if that's the worst drama we've got, where I'm being sarcastic on that, then good for us.
Yeah, very much.
Clear comms, let's focus.
Remember, if you don't have an arrow on you, be on the inside of the boss circle, and that way you don't have to run away from the arrows. Otherwise, you better not be in those lines.
Bolt DC.
Normally tanks go clockwise.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
It's okay, I didn't mention it before. It's on me, I forgot.
Watch
I
your
need it.
step.
Don't get hit by swirlies. The healers will not, thank you.
Unless they're parsing.
Let them down.
Need for cutting, and that's
You
just
popped
what
it a
we'll
little
do.
early, son.
One of these days,
Oh,
we'll
my
cut
bad.
that flesh right on out of you.
But whenever you're ready, I got something for you.
Arrows towards the edge of the room. Ideally right towards where we were, not half behind the stuff.
What do we want to do? Clockwise or just stay? I was doing. I'm all mixed
Let's
up.
do clockwise now.
We'll do clockwise now. Just watch out those who can break the simulacra on which way you're going.
I'm adjusting so we can try to get the clocks too.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, missed it by a little.
It's okay. We got
Watch
2
your
misses
step.
all.
Run.
Run, run, run.
Alright. Cuts, this is gonna be you. Drop it. Battle rest bolt.
And that's just what we'll do. One of these days we'll cut that flesh right on off of you.
Yeah,
Run
Sin,
out.
did you see where it happens there when she spawns the big ass circle of purple? That's when you want to drop your stuff.
Okay, thank you.
Simulacras are all pretty much together now, guys. Good job. Ow!
Watch your step.
Why? I don't know. Put too much of those up. There we go. I don't want all off. Fuck. Whatever. Leave the one run.
Your god cannot stop me.
Your god could have stopped me, or no god could have stopped me? Which did he say? Flesh was made for cutting, and that's just what we'll do. One of these days we'll cut that flesh right on off of you.
made for
For cutting. And that's just what we'll do. And one of these days we'll cut that flesh right on off of you. Maybe a little more bit of a song there.
Watch your step. Run.
to clean your filth from my
Do not get hit.
Well, that would have been you.
flesh was made for
Don't have to pull him too quick around the circle there, because we don't need to move so far from the blue there, guys.
That was my fault. My finger
good.
twitched.
Time on battle res for Muta.
1 minute 13.
my blade always
Okay.
finds its mark.
Might be tricky. Unless-
Ladaya, when we need it, taunt for Coke. Coke will let you know.
Flesh was made
Now.
for cutting.
Nice.
Watch your step.
Technique.
This one mine?
A notch on my blade.
Should be a Fultz was the last one.
Yes. Alright, we still got 2 Lacrims up. It's gonna be really heavy damage.
For cutting.
Now.
Cool down. Use your rock.
Run out.
Oh, crap.
My blade always finds its mark.
How long? 25, 24, 23, 22.
Big hill.
Feel free to call for a taunt if you
Externals,
need to fill.
externals.
I can sacrifice myself.
Ah, I should have.
Got him.
Fuck.
Go, Rocky.
Do we have any battle
Somebody else
reses?
sacrifice himself for a second, because I'm going to battle res and
Watch your
literally
step.
hitting the button continuously.
Run.
The sound of fresh.
Alright, Sin, this is you.
Mine's on
You
cooldown.
might need
I
to
had
run
pick
as soon
the
as
next spot.
as soon as you res. Okay, good. You're fine.
Flesh was made for cutting.
Woo!
Good
We
job,
did
guys.
it.
Well, that was messy.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
sorry,
Is
have
it
I
really
was-
nice if it's not?
we've
was-
killed
it
this
was
one what
muscle
twice on
memory.
heroic, I think, maybe 3
Come
times
on,
at
big
most.
money.
We were fine. It was literally just my finger twitched because of muscle memory. Like I'm used to after 2 hits and then taunt, and it wasn't my turn.
Yeah, and we've
Yeah, that was
literally killed
all-
it 2 or 3 times on heroic at most, including this time, so we're okay. Why the heck is that one? What? Adrenal Surge Clap Waste. But it's a oh, because it's one of the set things. But I've got a 613. I don't know if I want that one. Oh, it's great. Clear trash, then break after trash.
$626. Whew.
Yeah, that was a nice drop. I was tempted, but I already have a heroic in that slot.
I'm like, I'm rolling neat on that.
Yeah.
I does not, but I have a whole 4 on my roll, so I rolled, almost as bad as I can. Trash trash, then break.
You dare challenge the might of my empire?
Well, I mean, Owo made it, so the game knows that it's pretty good. Please remember to kill the bats when they're coming. Don't ignore them while they kill people. Especially if you're ranged, you can target them quicker than anybody else can.
Kill my soldiers. Thousands more will rise.
Ow.
I don't have the spark, so I would have already.
The first thing I did with my sparks was make fucking necklaces and rings, because I'm tired of fighting people for that shit.
I had to make
Yeah, for real.
I had to make a trinket because it's also the alchemist stone.
Bats, bats, bats. Especially range. Melee can't hit them right away.
Your conspiracy is doomed.
14% on forces. Make sure you're pulling back so we do not pull boss. We are doing break after the trash is done. Do not pull the boss. Pull back,
Raise
pull
your
back.
eyes and behold the
Pull back and break
pinnacle
timers.
of Nerubian evolution.
There's a portal up if you need to go and get something, but remember it's your responsibility. Well, we
Oh,
don't
I
know
got
the
a
warlock. If the warlock goes through, it's your responsibility still to get back here.
Here, I have this if you guys need it. Oh,
What's
someone else.
Oh yeah,
got
a
it.
bunch of us got it.
Oh, I was gonna say. They sure made a lot of money today.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I have neither the gold nor the real life cash for that, unfortunately.
Well,
If I hadn't lost my job, I would have the money and I would have gotten it, to be honest.
well, I made an executive decision. I have a reef tank, you know, and it was either buy a new pump, or this mount. So I said, fuck it, just bought the mount.
Rip fish.
Whatever works for you.
Right. The fish can wait.
Hopefully.
By the way, I just realized something. I have a little thing that I've been saying on that last boss at times when I don't hit the mic that somebody at some point might have a problem with on my Twitch.
What are you saying?
Whenever it does the flesh is made for cutting thing, I'm doing a flesh is made for cutting, and that's just what we'll do. One of these days we'll cut that flesh right on off of you.
Oh, you'll be fine.
I'm doing it in sing
I've heard
song.
worse. I've heard worse and probably said worse.
Considering it's bananas, I mean, come on. There's people in our group who say things that are worse that are on my stream, so.
Hun, only for the sake of not getting TOS'd is the only reason I'm not making like 90 cockbear jokes.
Jigglypuff.
I mean, you can make them. Hello, Wolf.
Yeah, but I want them to be creative, so I'm saving it for something good.
What do you guys do?
We are on Rashnan, however you say it.
What the hell's that?
Heroic Palace. Guy who runs across the bridge back and forth. We're also on break for 7 minutes. there, Lithabella. Where's your brother on the bench? Hi, bench boy. Are you bench?
I'm on my hunter right now, but you have one. Do you have a warrior?
We do not.
Alright, grab my warrior. You have a
Good luck
warlock,
on your
right?
pull.
We have a warlock, yes.
Link established. Mic on.
My hunter seems fixed in Beastmaster. He's doing 700k, so I think I'll be playing him again.
How's everyone's night?
Doing okay.
Pretty good. You?
Doing good.
I rolled a 69,
like-
so that was funny.
Just
Sorry, what was
saw
that?
the ads for that Brutosaur. Is it burning down the forums?
People are gonna bitch either way.
Yeah. At least it's cool looking.
Yeah.
Link established. Mic on. Mic off.
Oh, thanks for the invite. I assumed that the group was full. I saw that 16 people were in channel.
We're doing the regular raid stuff, not the anniversary event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nope, we got room. I'm on low.
Good deal. On my way.
Yeah, I logged in last night. There's no room at the inn.
Yep,
Well,
that
what
sucks.
were you guys
Doesn't
doing?
happen often.
Were you doing normal or heroic?
The anniversary thing for the
Normal.
yeah, that thing.
Dude, that place is so overtuned, or was the other night.
It was
So
last night.
Mic
on heroic, that thing was so overtuned.
Oh, we were doing normal. and it was overtuned.
Somebody said the guys were running twinks through there and just demolishing shit.
No.
Not on heroic.
I don't think on
That's
heroic.
LFR. That's LFR.
I know we killed the fire boss. It took forever to kill that dude, but
Yeah, he sucked.
the next boss we got to, we was like, dude, we're done. They got to nerf this shit, and then we just stopped.
Just getting through the gauntlet sucked. We gave up on that last night.
Oh my god.
The bear's talking about running around with twinks.
Yeah, it was quite the event.
Hey, Sin, it's kind of made me sad that it took till today for you to follow me on Twitch.
I'm sorry. Honestly, I keep forgetting because you don't have your Discord.
Wow.
Let me finish. Because you don't have your Discord linked, so I never see you
What
online
do you
whenever
mean?
you're streaming.
There's a fucking channel for it. The follow train.
Plus, also, I thought I had linked it. I guess I hadn't, but
No,
I'll
you
have to
haven't.
look at that after. But I thought I had.
Because I tend to follow anyone I see on my Discord list that's doing that, but I don't tend to keep up with Discord like groups that much because I get overwhelmed easy.
Excuses. You'd think you'd have posted yours in the follow train and also like, looked in there.
What follow? Okay, I genuinely don't keep up with Discord stuff. What follow train?
Under random
Me
fun,
neither,
there is a channel
honestly.
called Follow Train. Follow Train.
Sin is so
For a second there, I
annoying.
was like, I didn't spell train wrong, did I?
There you go. I tagged you so you could find it easier.
Then you can post your own so that people can follow you. I made that
Does it
just
go-
because I felt bad if I posted anything in like general about my stuff for anyone to follow or anything. So there is in there a comment about, you can post every so often type of thing, but don't do it continuously type of thing.
All right, there you go.
Wee.
Oh wait, I should probably edit my.
I got the mount off a queen.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
congrats. Yeah,
See,
honestly, I didn't even know that was a thing.
last night,
Apparently, MILF didn't either. Rah.
after we did
Good
the other,
Daddy's home.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
it's too late. It's gone.
Last night, I was listening.
It'll come back. Just give it time.
It wasn't actually gone. For some reason, my brain thought we were gonna do the other raid again, so I did this one on heroic for basically for all the way until court. So I was like, I'll just come and hang out.
If I'd had enough people who said, "Oh, we really want to do anniversary again tonight," then I would have been swayed easily enough. But people didn't complain when I pointed out that we'd said that we were doing one night, one the next. So
5.
Nah,
plus
see,
with it
the-
being overtuned, I
2,
don't think they fixed
1.
it yet.
No.
The thing is we'll get better vault gear from stuff in here.
Yeah, my
That too.
brain just completely went blank. So after we all got off last night, I joined a heroic group, just 10-man group, and we just plowed through it
Yeah, I
until the
figure out
end.
I figure out the point that we have a AOTC in here, then if people want to, then we'll go both nights in the anniversary to make sure we get AOTC on that too. But till then, unless people whine at me.
Yeah, we got the princess,
And
and
you
then I
just-
realized it was 4:30, and I was like, I should probably go to bed. So then I left and went to bed.
Summon coordination.
Alright, here's some food while we're waiting for coordination to get summoned.
Apparently, Wolf hasn't gone his butt here either.
MILF,
and
may we
he's
please have a
summon.
closet?
I'm standing here with coordination.
Oh, are you guys cuddling? Are you curled up on the floor
We're
together?
we're getting ready to show you what's what.
Did you do /sleep so that you could curl up next to each other on the floor in Dornigal?
Slash spoon.
If so, we want a picture.
Slash spoon, right?
Slash spoon.
I mean, they should have a /spoon. It could be completely innocent for all anybody would know.
Wouldn't be as cool as slash fork.
What on earth is that symbol there, Hypes? Oh, Hype Love 1. Is the kitty your own emoticon that's in Twitch there, Hypes, or is that one that's a Twitch one that I just haven't come across?
It's a Twitch one. It was from a hype train that
Oh,
I helped with.
Summon coordination first. I see how it is.
I mean, he was here earlier, so I mean,
I'm sorry, Wolf. That's Daddy, and I gotta summon Daddy first.
Oh, really?
he and Owo have a bit of a thing going on.
Oh, nice.
It's an on again, off again thing, though. I mean, they were engaged at one point, then they weren't engaged, and now nobody knows.
Is this like a work wife thing?
It's always on for
It's the
coordination.
days of
Whether
our
it's
life
always on
things.
for Owo is a different thing, because she's very fickle.
It's a fanfic thing.
Big
Ship it. We ship
Eat
it with
food,
UPS.
please, Oprah, or whoever's trying. There we go. Did I see
Is
anything? Also, Oprah, Lumi, and Wolf Pup should be using flasks. Are we missing a buff?
Oh,
Still
bullshit.
got
My
one
runes
here.
don't work anymore, eh?
Old ones stop working, yeah.
Love
Ladaya.
runes.
Were they away before too, or no? Yes.
I'm still using my augment rune from last expansion.
I am too.
Is there going to be a free one or like a,
Major
forever
you
expensive
know,
one?
one to use
yeah,
forever?
for everything?
Probably like the last one at the end of the X-Pack type of thing. Ladaya, you ready now?
Does it still works?
This one does.
The continuous one probably doesn't. The individual use one probably does.
Hey, Wolf Pup, can you yell at me real quick?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Ladaya's ready now, by the way.
It's beautiful
Therefore,
lady.
board screen, Muda.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I appreciate that.
5, 4, 3.
Remember, do not
2,
leave the crap
1.
spider webs in the group in the middle, nor up front where we have to run. We will be assholes about it. If there's lines out, you follow the lines out. You put it back, far back as you can, too, works as well. Do not stand in group with those.
Oh my god, he's a Half-Life already? We're rocking him.
See how close those are? You want to put nothing any closer than that, because we need room to run through. Look where you're going, lines. There we go. Spider webs, follow them out right away. Don't stand still. If you get the ads on you, just stay near the tanks, not on top of them, but near them. Everybody else can move out.
My spawn must feed.
Add green circle,
Run
stay
out.
in. Spider out, then run back in quick.
That's on me.
The
Sorry.
one who- okay. I will have burst roar when we run, by the way. Oh, no, I won't. I accidentally used it earlier, apparently. Chick-fil-A, if you can get the roar. Thank you. And then at the midway point, fragility, if you can roar, that'd be awesome. One of them didn't. I am not noticing who.
That was a whole bunch of
Remember,
unlucky.
Remember, when the soak goes out, everybody must be in it, or everybody will be thrown off, pretty much.
Stack.
Soak, 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 soak.
Someone didn't soak.
That was
I got
lucky
yanked
that
off.
some of us didn't die. One of them was the Marin. I'm not sure if they
You guys don't know yet. You can immune these things, the circles. Use a pally or a hunter. And then everybody else just don't go in.
you mean the soak?
You need 3 of
Yes.
them at minimum.
And also with
Yeah, we were
bananas,
doing it with
I'd-
singles.
And also with bananas, I would much rather the actual soak be done with everybody going into it, since we know bananas will have people who may not do it. So.
Yeah, I know, but when you're down 5 people later, you're gonna need it.
Oh my fucking
Hey,
god.
you have
dude.
like 5 people dead. You should fucking probably reset it.
Okay, wipe called.
Yep. Let's
Jump
wipe
off.
it.
Kill
Jump off.
yourselves.
Should I use my shout on that where we run all the way down the thing here? Because I ran out of hit points. Or do you want to save it for a cooldown?
Oh, that'd be fine, probably.
Don't forget on the right side there is a potion thing that will make you go speedier. Send.
I like taking my time.
Look at you. You're so fucking slow.
Slow and steady.
Look at you. You're so slow. Here, let me get you a boost.
Thanks. It's like getting uppies.
It's literally called uppies.
Hell yeah.
It's so funny
When we start
because-
running, unless if I oops and use my roar too soon, I'll use my roar first. Then ideally, Chick-fil-A next, and then Fragility, and then Coke Bear in order of that. If we need extras of them, please.
I
If
also
anybody else
always
has
use.
boosts, then that's awesome too.
Yeah, I also always use mine. So
I just try and coordinate the druids a little bit so that way then we can have knowing that we've got a couple in a row type of thing. I'm not running after wolf. And please, 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 the soak is for everybody. We know in bananas we'll have some people muck up. There shouldn't be anybody dead at any point by the time that we had people dead anyhow. So please, 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 everybody get in the soak at the end there. He does his lift into the air, he goes down at a midway point, then he goes up again, and then after he goes down on the next one, there is a soak. If everybody gets in it, nobody gets thrown off.
When you're going up to the second interrupt, you can hold off on the interrupt till it's at like 70% before you interrupt it. That gives people more time to collect up because there's always people behind.
Yeah, the only ones who should be interrupting are the tanks, who I assumed knew. I know Muda does. I'm assuming Coke knew. Maybe I should make sure that Coke knew that we do make sure to hold off on that interrupt for a bit.
Yeah, I never interrupt. That's why I usually leave it up to somebody else, but I can.
And I don't think that was
It's
a
too
case of
fast to
not
not.
everybody being there anyhow, because at least one of the people who I saw who weren't in the soak were literally just standing to the side and didn't try for it in the least, and they were down at the end.
I wasn't there. I was dead already.
Yeah, no, that's why you couldn't see.
did you pop all your
I
defensive?
clicked the gateway to get out of it and died right at the gateway.
Oh,
Yeah, the gateway wasn't in the best spot.
such a promising start too.
It's okay, we got it this time if people do it right. Just make sure that you pull your spider webs out. Make sure you're doing the lines correctly right away. Make sure everybody gets in that soak. It is everybody's individual responsibility.
We're pulling. I'll hit the
5,
button.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Spider webs out right away. If you leave them in the middle, you're being an arse.
Oh
Like
man, right
Like
there.
that.
whoever did that.
I'm sorry, I messed up. It was
It's okay.
Okay.
a mistake. It might
It's okay.
wrong
It's okay.
thing.
Clear voice. Accountability good, but don't worry about it. Mistakes are fine. You're doing voice also. The ones behind also needed to be moved out more anyhow too.
Run out.
Spider webs, follow those lines out as far as you can. Bolty! Bolty boo! Goddamn. Oh, somebody got him. Okay.
My spawn must feed.
Green circles in, white circles out. That way the tanks have an easier time picking up the Why? Somebody trolling us now? Whoever it was who put that spider web right in the middle, you did wrong. Only green circles in the middle. I am roaring. At the midway point, if Chick can roar, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody please remember, let the tanks interrupt boss. And everybody is in the soak when it goes off. Dodge the green swirlies, and then look for the soak.
Stack.
Soak, soak, soak. If you aren't in the soak and you're non-voice, I will be kicking. Well, not that they would hear me. Watch those lines. Good job. Next lot of spider webs will have lines immediately afterwards, so you do need to still run those spider webs out, but remember to run back in as quick as you can after you drop them. Spider web shortly, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe we push past. Spider webs run out, and then get back in as soon as you can, but run those out. Excellent job. Line spots where you're going.
Lines.
Okay.
Don't move your line after it's in position in the right spot. My roar first. Chick-fil-A's roar next, please. Careful that you don't get knocked off here. Owie.
Stack.
Soak, soak, soak. Everybody in and nobody gets thrown off.
Brutal claw. My spawn must feed.
Green circles in, everybody else out, so that tanks can grab the ads quick.
Ravage. Poison sky.
Ow!
Run out.
Webs out, right away, please.
Hack and devour.
Green circles in, everybody else off of them. Ads, ads, ads. Oh well.
I'm down.
Target you.
Those are in the wrong
Shit.
ways.
Oh,
Sorry,
God.
I was
Oh,
getting
fuck.
elbow and then
That's on me.
and then I didn't notice enough. That's my fault.
Ravage.
Nope, fragility's the top.
Biting rain.
Roaring. And then Chick-fil-A or fragility if you can roar.
Shit.
Ugh. Anyone who can res OO, please. Oh, there we go, good.
Stack.
Remember the circles, remember the soak, everybody in and nobody gets thrown off.
Brutal claw. No escape.
Good job with your webs.
Ravage.
Only 5% and you've got a coordination, you could be fine.
Poison skies. Hack and devour.
Green circles in, if you don't have one on you, get out of them. Spider webs out of the area.
Brutal claw.
Top defenses if you have them.
Ravage.
Defensives, pots, whatever you got.
Rolling carnage.
Lines are in a good spot, good job.
No escape.
All you, Bear.
Webs out.
Brutal claw.
3%.
Ravage.
Ooh.
Biting
Missing.
rain.
Probably a wipe at that point even with 2%, but I wanted to let you guys have a chance at a heroic moment when I thought it might chance.
Sorry, that one's on me. I fucked up the wave.
I fucked it up too because I was busy trying to res OO, and then then I was making sure she was up and I didn't notice it was on me quickly enough, but that's my bad. Because I should
Yeah, because I had to use the cooldown there, and then I could have it later. So
yeah. In theory, I should leave resing to one of the pallies who can res, or one of the other druids when I'm trying to do callouts and watch stuff too and whatnot. Because I also have to watch my own movement of things. Those aren't called health stones. Those are called slime balls. They slither down your throat.
MILF slime?
Yeah, you got her once. I got her once, or at least I was trying to get her when I wasn't noticing the other thing on me. Ow. If you have a res and a tank or a healer goes down, you can res them right away. Don't res DPS. Less Aspar.
all right, bananas out.
We have voice. Fragility. So if anybody's not sure on one of the mechanics, though, do let us know. But Sin and I both know how and why we screwed up there.
It was confusing too. You guys were so backwards. I thought you were okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly,
Sin
I
was-
saw
Yeah.
I saw both of us so far away that I'm like, okay, wait, if they're going that way, I'm going this way. Okay, no, we're good. I'm just I gaslit myself into thinking it's fine, and then it went very not fine.
To be honest, I did the exact same thing because when I looked, you were off on that side, so I assumed I was fine because I was worrying about making sure Owo was up first, and then I noticed it was on me, and then I saw that the other person was over there and was like, oh, must be okay.
That one sentence read like sports commentary of my life up to this point. I gaslit myself into thinking everything was fine, and then it wasn't fine.
And you
That's
both
perfect.
ran, and unfortunately, I noticed that the grain on the fucking floor was kind of covering up which way the waves were actually supposed to go. So I was like, "Oh, you guys are fucked."
Yeah, the color choosing here isn't the best in my opinion. When they're doing something big like that, they probably shouldn't have the grain on the floor be kind of...
My colorblind
it,
ass
but-
in the corner is suffering.
Shami
called
buff
use
for
the
one person,
colorblind
please.
system.
That can only help so much.
Oh, I've got color set so that it can be adjusted for my eyesight because I've got problems with the brightness. Unfortunately, it causes problems other ways, but take what
pushing the button.
keeps me from getting a migraine.
Yeah, do it.
Push it hard.
You won't do it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I mean, he already did,
One.
but you know. Remember, webs out and not near the front, please. Green circles stay in, webs go out.
Run out.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Brutal claw, 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 claw. I want claw to work. Webs follow the lines out quick as you can. Thank you. Good job. Ow!
Brutal claw. My spawn must feed.
Green circle stay in. Webs move out.
Ravage.
Oops. There we go.
Biting rain.
My roll is out. If Chick-fil-A can get the next one, that'd be great.
Shit. I got hit by something. What the hell was that?
Got you, but you're gonna have to run real quick. Same with me. Remember the soak, guys. Remember the
Stack.
soak. Soak, soak, soak.
Brutal claw. Rolling carnage.
Good lines, good job.
Ravage. Poison skies. Pact and devour. Searing wake. Brutal claw. Ravage. No escape.
Web's out. Be ready to run back in right after.
Carnage.
Good lines.
Brutal claw. Ravage. Biting rain.
Watch your feet.
I can't interrupt this one. I
God
always go first
fucking
one.
damn it.
Stack.
Soak, soak, soak. Everybody in the soak.
Brutal claw. Must feed. Ravage. Poison skies.
Run out.
Escape.
Web's out, please.
Pact and devour.
Green circles in. Don't pull them out. Bit hypes.
Searing wake.
Good lines. Good lines. You're good. Green circles in. Don't run them away from tanks.
Ravage. Biting rain.
I roared. Another duration roar. That'd be awesome. Or anybody with speed buff. There we go. Thank you. Owie. Remember to
Stack.
soak, please, everyone.
Brutal claw. No escape.
Web, web, web. Good job.
Ravage. Poison skies.
Good job.
Third time's the charm, I guess.
It
GG.
works. We do have some practice on Princess already if we want to go that way. As it is with the amount of trash, it's probably a little bit iffy on how much pulls we'll get on either. So I'd rather stick with one that,
Rolled a
as a group, we've
3.
had some.
Does any warrior, rogue, bunker, evoker want this thing?
I'll take it for a spare.
Rental.
I mean, there's a warrior in group, but there isn't.
Actually, yeah, just actually give it to me. I'll disenchant the fucking thing.
It's basically because I can't even like use it to make gold with it.
Yeah, I'm in the enchanter.
Night,
Rental.
Mythin.
Night, Mythin. Have a good night.
What weapons you got?
Just-
Let's see. Where are you? There you
Rental.
Does anybody really need the bracers? Like, badly, or you all good?
I think we're all fine.
If people needed them, they should have needed them. Remember, we're going right, Muda. We don't have a lot of time. And also, Cockbear, but, I mean, Muda's the one we had issues with the other weeks.
The only person that rolled with that with you was the other paladin, Marikino, and he has a champion slot. So that would have been a huge upgrade for him.
Enchantment.
He's non-voice, I believe, which is also why a couple of times I typed out that he has to follow mechanics or he'd be kicked. So he
Yeah,
probably
but
didn't
if-
hear when you asked, is what I'm meaning.
Rental.
I wasn't meaning that he shouldn't get it. I was meaning that he just, that's why he didn't say anything.
Yeah, that's why I was saying something about it.
Yee.
Rental. Rental.
Won't let me trade because it's a upgrade.
Rental.
It's a 3-stack. Why I rolled. Has anybody done engineering yet?
I have some. I think I'm. Let me look. Like 65 out of 100.
I was looking through some of the sims and some of the engineering was top.
I'm just trying to get the wormhole generator.
Rental. Rental.
God damn it, where is my music?
Rental. Gruntle.
Slash loot is what I wanted, not that.
I infiltrated the Queen's court, Master. She suspects nothing. I was hoping our paths would cross, just not so soon. You have seen too much, and I cannot leave any loose ends.
Does somebody know the pally that with the name that starts with M, the Marikino?
They are a complete pug from the queue.
Yeah, I don't have the option to give it to him, or I would.
Then I
Because
wouldn't...
it had a third line on it. It says it's an upgrade.
Then don't worry about it. There's something that they did earlier that was iffy on one piece of gear anyhow.
Oh, thank you.
So are we gonna get a pull in on this boss? Because we only have 15 minutes, guys.
Yeah, we can get a pull in. I was just trying to see if Mare would actually respond.
Where do you want tanks to drop the portal?
Moan.
Yeah, ideally you should be over at Moon. Everybody else should be dropping
Moon,
on the other
okay.
markers. Ideally,
We might
most
have to
prefer
adjust,
Moon
but
is good, but
Right,
adjusting would
right.
be.
Okay.
in fact, yeah, we're gonna pull it over to Moon.
Oopsie. Also,
Oh,
board
we
between I
responded.
did notice, but you'd want to pull pretty soon because Mare might pull on us.
Why?
Because they didn't respond in chat.
Oh no, he's fine.
And yeah,
But
they're
he was
already out of group.
casting the entire time.
They were also ignoring mechanics a bunch of times.
We all do that.
Yeah, but if you get in voice and are listening, then that's fine. If you're not going to get in voice and you're going to ignore them.
Okay, he's not counted anymore. Alright,
I'm
I'm
not
pulling.
worried about somebody being
Hey.
top DPS if they're not.
I am on a fight that requires DPS.
Okay, you can invite them back if you want. If they're still in the room, go for it. Slash Tarmar and invite.
I don't see them.
You know, there's something weird in the air. Maybe the moon's out of place.
Others before you kick somebody, Osti.
Okay.
Hey, it could be Spanish.
Could be yes, but at least
a
it's
very good
on in
point.
some way, and it had said Discord
Let's
required
get a pull
originally,
in.
but they
This
went-
doesn't matter.
Could be still spam.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I do not leave witnesses. Marked for death.
Remember, bombs don't immediately run back in.
Yeah, please stay out
Watch
if you
your
have
step.
bombs. Please try and direct where your bombs are going if you can. Don't run even a little bit in. Run out further, please.
Final twilight.
Watch if the line's on you. If it's red, remember you need to be running out. Somebody just let it run through the group.
Cut to ribbons.
Stay away from lines.
Watch the lines. Keep your bombs out.
Watch your step.
Void takes.
Watch where you're getting pulled.
I strike from every.
Run out.
Look if you have to run out, guys. Look, see, look, see.
Run out.
Cut to ribbons.
Stay away from lines.
Yeah, tanks might want to go more towards the marker to
Quick
spread them a bit.
and painless.
Watch your step.
Devouring darkness.
That was me that, I think. Oh, I don't know. I laid one of those void pools, but then I was out of range of heals, I'd imagine.
Please watch your feet. Remember, slide along your line if you can. Stroke it like a cock. Please do not stand in the pie shape. If you're in the pie shape, you can move your line. If you're not in the pie shape, don't move your line.
Executed.
Line on you.
Marked for death.
Watch your step.
Chick-fil-A, no, down. Chick-fil-A, no.
Remember, don't run your bombs into group. You have to stay out.
Just step to the side and place your portal.
I strike from everywhere.
Lines, if it's red,
Try
you need
not
to
to
be out
run
of
your
the
stuff
circle.
through.
Not tried,
Cut
don't.
to ribbons.
Stay
Bombs
away
run
from
out.
lines.
Bolt.
Watch your step.
Void take you.
Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's 4 dead. Me
Yeah,
to run into the door.
Final twilight.
Run out.
If you've got
Run
a line
out.
on you, try not to run it over everybody at the door.
Oh, they. Oh. Okay, she just took a bit.
Don't sit in the rain and get wet.
You should be mass resing, Sid. Alright, let's try this again with a little bit more feeling.
Buffy? Nobody got the Buffy reference, and I'm sad.
I got it. I just didn't say anything.
The Vampire Slayer?
Yeah, it's a musical episode called Once More with Feeling.
Ah.
That made me dislike the show for a couple days.
I loved it.
I was just way too camping over the top.
I know, that's why I loved it.
Yeah, but it's Buffy, man. She's serious.
Wolfie,
Just
buff us,
trifling
please.
around with Angel.
Wolf, buff us, please.
Yeah, I do.
No.
Don't worry.
There
Here.
were some people that missed it, was why I asked.
No, I always throw it on pulse, so because it gives me a feeling of invulnerability.
5, 4, 3, 2.
My secret dies with you.
Circles out right away. Don't wait, guys.
Marked for death.
Right, keep your moms out.
Watch your step.
Somebody keeps bringing that right in the middle.
Bombs out. Bombs out.
Executed.
When you're in the middle there, not running as far out as you can pretty much with them, you're giving people less time to react when you don't
Run
line
out.
them away from people too.
Dahlia's dead. Please battle res.
Run out.
Someone
Not gonna
would
check.
not because I got a bomb. Okay, good.
Stay away from lines. Watch your step.
Don't get pulled in. For somebody who does things feel grand and whatnot. You've got a line on you need to get out. Should be going clockwise so that you're not putting them on top of each other ideally.
Cut to ribbons. You
Stay away from lines. Watch your step.
Void take you. Surrender to the night.
Line on you.
I'm not as good at this fight without a bubble.
No shit, Sherlock. Remember, stroke
Line
the
on
line
you.
as if it's a cock if you're in the thing if you can. If you're not in a pie
Oh.
keep your line still.
TOS reported.
Shh! Shush, Wolfie.
Res me or I'll report you.
Wolfie, shush.
Clear comms, or I will mute. That's 3
you
dead.
might want to
Go
pull it
ahead
to the
and
door.
set it.
That way we can get one more pull in. And please, guys, when we're in a pull on a fight that we're still working on and haven't killed yet,
Marked for death.
shush.
Yeah, we don't need no fucking peanut gallery commentary.
Gutted.
I get that we are fine with joking and jostling around and everything between pulls and on trash and stuff. Or on fights that we know that we've got, but, you know, let's not try and distract people or get it so people can't hear things. People are still having to remember and learn how to do this.
I got excited when you said for them to stroke me. I was like, oh.
Fine to get excited if it gets people to listen to only move it when they are in the pie slice and gets people to move along it instead of running sideways with it when they can, then I'm cool with people getting excited over it if it works.
And Bolt, that blue thing that comes on you after you drop the portal, that's the bomb they're talking about. The one you keep running into the middle.
Pretty
Keep
sure
that
he knows.
outside.
You'll get the bomb every time you place a clone or aim a clone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Warrior buff and also Shami buff, please.
5,
Last pull mojo,
4,
guys. We can do this.
3, 2.
Either way, you
1.
did good tonight. Most of you. Keep your bombs out after you've got the circles dropped off of you. Keep out with the bombs. You are also giving people who are not out a
Watch your
chance to
step.
move.
Void take you.
Oprah. Jesus Christ.
I strike from everywhere.
you've got a red line on you. You should be taking those clockwise from where the ad was at the time, where the portal was.
Stay away from lines.
Stay out of lines. These lines are poisonous. Ooh.
Watch your step.
That'd be a wipe. I'd say it's probably a good time to call it. I don't think we're getting this tonight.
Yep. Sounds good to me. Calling it.
Don't need
Woo.
people to get more frustrated. We'll get it next week.
Oh, here you to
If you're not
save
sure
your
how-
repair bill, reset it.
If you're not sure how this fight works, please watch a video for next week. There's also the thing that you get to be able to play around and see how it works, and a little thing that somebody linked before in strats as well. We also, if you have friends coming, all good, but next week they must be in voice, because at least one of the ones who had bombs on them on that last one is somebody who wasn't in voice. I'm not sure if they did it more than once. I can't notice everybody on that. So they have to be able to be in voice next week.
Yep, if they're not, we're not taking them.
Yeah.
I will boot.
They do not have to be talking to us, but they do have to be able to hear. And if they will not, do the mechanics because they're tunneling or whatever still, after us trying to help them with it, then they wouldn't be welcome still, but they need to be in voice, please. I get that you like having your buddies here and that they may not want to be in our voice, but we're going to have to require it because we're doing
Thanks.
one night of this and one night of the other.
Thanks for
Okay,
coming.
Thank you for coming, Cooters.
I appreciate you guys letting me come. I'm a little
Yeah.
guy.
Thanks for coming, Coke.
I
That was
mean,
good.
Thank you.
You were
I-
awesome.
Yeah, I don't
Little
consider
guy.
that a little guy. He's the same eye level I am.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
well,
good.
well, thank you.
He's doing great.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome anytime, though we may not always have a tank slot for you.
I love Druid
That's
tanks.
fine.
Druid tanks are awesome.
They are.
We had a tank who was out this week completely, hence why we had a tank spot tonight.
Bears
And
are
then we
fun.
had somebody who filled in for a little bit, but then they had an emergency and ran away and abandoned us.
Well, maybe next time I'll be able to bring my my pallies, Rhett or Tank. So
That's why you're saying bubble. Got it.
Ah. No, I think that was Wolf who mentioned
that was
Bubble, I
someone
thought.
else,
Oh,
but I can relate.
Uh,
Yeah.
It's the first time I did it on any other tunes. The dance is a bit different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
a lot
bit
more
different
intense.
for different classes, mostly if you're going from range to melee, but it can be a bit different.
No bubble, la la, float through the flowers.
That's right. Good night, guys. Thank you again.
good night.
Good night.
Good night. I'm glad that we one boss now pretty good. I know there's got more than one boss, but still very cool. You have a good night.
You too, Miss Roboto.
I'm Civil Robot. Not here, but
Sorry. Okay, she's got it. Oh, no. Not sure what you said there, Ace, so you're a little bit body.
This robot's gonna sound like this is the first generation.
Everybody's a robot right now. What the fuck?
I
Yeah.
know.
Everybody?
Oh,
So it's
Everyone's
not just
roboting.
It's me.
I had to relog
It's the
and it
server.
helped.
The only
But-
one I heard roboting was ASO.
I heard you
heard
roboting.
Yeah.
Oh, am I still roboting or is it okay now?
You're okay now.
Now it's okay, but for a minute there, you were like Wally.
Everyone was
Wally.
Wally. Everyone was
Yes.
Wally.
It was pretty bad.
Cutest movie of all time.
Too many drugs, man.
You know, I had surgery, and when I woke up, I was talking about that movie.
I mean, you
Eba.
can't decide what you're going to talk about when you wake up from something like surgery. You talk about what you talk about.
I've often wondered if there's like, if it's like they take bets on what people are gonna say.
They 100%
It's such a specific circumstance.
For at least
Yeah.
people that they
I sure as
have
hell
had
would.
contact with before or whatnot, I bet they do, but I could be wrong. When it's someone they have no clue, then I mean, you may not be able to have any idea of what to bet on at all.
I'd love to know what the weirdest, most out of place thing was. Like, did anyone ever wake up talking about peanut butter and graham crackers?
Oh, I'm
You
sure
know,
that just about
there has to be
anything that
something
you
that's
can
really
think
out of
of.
place.
Yeah, just about anything you can think of off the top of your head, somebody's probably woken up talking about. I'm sure that there's literally been people who have had marriages break up from things that they said when they came out of it. I'm sure other relationships, I'm sure friendships, and all sorts of things have had problems.
One
from
of
it.
my old best friends actually
I don't
came
know. I
out
think
to
when
the
you're coming out of that sort of thing, you can't say anything too damaging.
No. One of my
No.
best friends actually came out of the closet to his very conservative mother.
Really? Did she take him seriously, or did she just assume that he was out of his mind because of the surgery? You know,
Nope,
so you
took him
have that plausible
seriously.
deniability.
Yeah, but he's also a dumbass. So,
Well, goodness, did it turn out okay for him after the dust settled?
very strained with
I guess it's
family.
neither here nor there. Yeah, well, you gotta be yourself too, and that takes a lot of courage.
Yeah, but also roof overhead was potential issue.
Yeah.
Is there ever triple stats on the set pieces this time? Like, can you keep re-rolling them with hoping to get a better one?
I know when you use your thing to make them into a set piece, you can keep the third stat if you have one. I know that's the case because I've done it.
Yeah, I remember doing
Oh,
that.
when you upgrade it, I mean with the catalyst.
With the catalyst, yeah. So if you get a good piece with a third stat you really like, use it on the catalyst and you'll keep it.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't mess up stats on you.
Well, it'll keep the third one. And then it'll change the first two.
Oh, okay. So it keeps it whatever the third stat was, it keeps that
Right.
stat.
It
Okay.
keeps that stat and then it adds it changes to whatever the piece is.
Yeah, I had COVID for a couple weeks, so I missed a lot of the new stuff here.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm still sort of blah, but
Stuff's no joke.
It's a technical term
clear
right
up.
there.
Yeah. You've been diagnosed with
Yeah.
My kid had long COVID for 2 years. It was brutal.
Oh my, that's got to be so difficult as a parent to see your kid deal with that crap.
Junior, senior year of high school, he basically had a fever for 2 years and brain fog. Just screwed him up.
Fever for 2 years?
2 years, yeah.
How high was the fever for 2 years?
God, that's
It was like a low grade fever.
I mean, that's still not good, but I mean that.
And a lot of sleep.
So he was running like 100, right in there.
Just
100,
slow cooking his
101.
brain. No big deal.
Yeah, for 2
Yeah, like
years.
a rotisserie.
I mean, it was just
Criminy
messed
hell.
up. And then we finally got the vaccine for him, and the next day it broke. Like, he got better.
Wow.
I mean, it took he's been on recovery for a couple of years since then, but
Well, COVID for me, it actually ate at the tendons and muscles in my foot.
it's a weird thing.
Son of a
It will
bitch.
Yeah,
it will
like
jack you up. It
yeah,
people like treat this thing like it's a normal disease.
no,
It's
it is.
not, man. It
That's just it. They thought it was they thought it was a respiratory illness. No, it's a blood illness.
yeah, it fucks you up.
Yeah, so they had to do an MRI on my left foot because they were like confused, and they said no, COVID ate away at your muscles. It looks like someone took a hammer to your foot, is what they said.
Ugh.
Like it just ate away at it.
Yeah.
Like the
That's like
bones were
something out
fine.
of a
Just
goddamn horror
sci-fi,
movie.
yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
Yeah, they were like, this makes no sense. Your bones are fully intact, no bruising, but all of your muscles and tendons in your foot look like something you like bashed at it. So yeah, vaccine useful.
Yeah, definitely vaccines are useful. And personally, where I get really upset over people on vaccines is when they're like, oh, it causes autism. It's like, no, it fucking doesn't, you idiot.
This is
That was a doctor
misinfo
who.
crap.
Oh, yeah, the doctor who did that study, A, did it really badly and wrongly. B, lost his license because he was trying to claim information that was incorrect. Then he went to the States or something, because I think he was originally in England, and tried to pollute there. And now there's a bunch of celebrities who are going off on it. And it's like, A, it was wrong information to begin with. And B, I would rather have autism, even if I were to be high support needs, I would rather have autism than have the world have like smallpox everywhere or whatnot, which we're getting to that problem
Yeah.
again because of people not wanting to vaccinate. Because the
But that's
smallpox now is
hypothetically,
changing a
because
bit.
that's not a thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
just like
not
you
like
said,
it
that's
causes
just such
it.
bullshit.
You're born with it. It's partly genetic. You have to have the genetics for it. It does have other things that can trigger it, but you have to have had the genetics. And yeah,
I
it
hate
doesn't
the
mean necessarily
way-
your family all does, because it can be random, because your genes can be random a bit and mutate and stuff, but
That
you have to
misinfo
be
people,
partly genetic.
misinfo people can be so susceptible to do your own research, and also science is bad. Just the willful fucking God, it just absolutely makes me want to. Oh God, I shouldn't go on about it.
You're
It's
like,
just
I
so
don't
goddamn
believe in
frustrating.
science, but you're like, science doesn't care.
Science also is what gives them the ability to to get on Wi-Fi and bitch about science. You know.
Right.
Yeah, I used to follow Mayim Bialik and watch a thing that she had, a podcast on YouTube and whatnot, with her and her significant other and a bunch of guests doing like mental health stuff and whatnot. But she had too many times of saying things that were too problematic. 'Cause, like, she was going on about hypersensitive person of her and one of her sons or both of them or something, which is something that some people use to try and say that they're not really autistic because they've just highly sensitive person and whatnot. And then her shit on also some other stuff that's pretty political at the moment and whatnot. And I was just like, fuck it, I can't watch her stuff anymore or anything.
None of this is new. I mean, go back and listen to the Carl Sagan stuff where he talks about pseudoscience. It's he's really impressive. It's good to go back to him once in a while.
Dude, Carl Sagan is a saint. I love that guy.
He is awesome.
Especially his stuff with like language. I forget the exact, but it was like talking about how words used to have a emotional impact. Now
Yeah.
it's like it went from shell shock to what was it? Oh, battle fatigue to shell shock to post-traumatic stress disorder to PTSD. You went from an emotional
I think it's
term to a
because
very clinical
anagrams.
term.
Yeah.
Yeah, anagrams are also more trafficked because they're faster, and
Well, and
everything
then
is
you've also
tailored
got
to that level of convenience and speed. But that's a very good point.
Then you've got
It's
CPTSD,
interesting.
where some people try and invalidate that completely, and it's like, well, technically you could put it under PTSD if you include it properly under there, but it's not. And
Well, that
unfortunately,
would
it is a
mean
thing that's
doing things
literally
properly.
scientifically real. Personally, I think what they really need to do is get some more science shows like how they had Bill Nye the Science Guy, but like more things like
Oh,
He's a good
Charles
guy
Sidelock they're doing
too. He's
stuff
still a
too.
good man.
Oh, go back to Cosmos.
Really
Man.
cares about
I mean,
folks.
I'd like to see multiple different types of things, so that way then people who are interested in anything interesting and whatnot, because they can have each one be a little bit slightly different to attract different types of people. Because then people still get the
Yeah.
education even if they try and take it out of schools, or they're going to a school that's a private one and doesn't want to promote science or
The
anything.
issue is that nowadays there is that type of stuff being made. It's just not the type of stuff that's receiving funding.
Not receiving funding or attention.
Yeah.
Also, TV shit is mostly ratings horror factories, and all the good shit is online. I mean,
I do
that's
like
just
there's
how it
some good
looks.
sciencey ones online on YouTube and stuff, and I mean, like, I don't want the stuff to be too publicized, because then the same parents who want their kids not to know certain things would know what to have their kids not see. But the majority of those ones,
It is
if it's
important
not
to
too
have
big,
access to
aren't
that
going to
shit.
notice, because the thing is that they're the same ones who aren't going to be watching their kids typically, but complain about what happens or that their kids do different and everything. At least from what I've observed. I know it's not going to be the same for everyone all the time.
The Coreway must be protected.
All right. Well, I gotta crash.
Night.
Me
See
too.
you
Good
later.
night, folks.
Good night.
Tomorrow.
Thank you for
Good night.
coming.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good raid.
That's a scary word.
Is it a scary word?
Bed bugs?
Sure about that?
I mean, I don't ever want to have to deal with them, and I live in an apartment, so I worry about it because I know that I've read online how they can, like, go through the walls via the power cord type things, outlets and stuff.
Yeah. Actually,
So
I
I
worked
admit I'm
with
a fair
a
bit scared.
chick back in the day that
what,
actually
sorry?
had that. So I worked with a chick that actually had that happen to her back in the day.
Which was a Tuesday.
It might have been actually.
I do have silverfish that I'm trying to work on getting out because unfortunately the cat food area is where they tend to be the worst in. I seem to solve the problem from the ensuite end of things, so I don't have much in there anymore now. But I've now moved the cat's food and water away from the wall and underneath the dining room table for the moment while I'm trying to deal with them over there. Because like, there's so many things you can't use around cats. And some of the things that say that they are cat safe, I worry may not be fully cat safe. I mean, my dumbasses, the older one, will go ahead and eat things randomly from the floor, so I don't want to trust, like, it says cedar shavings and stuff. And in theory, cats shouldn't be eating cedar shavings, you'd think, but I don't want to assume that they won't. There's
But
also
I
certain
would.
oils, I think.
Yes, peppermint oil, eucalyptus. You
said it right the first time.
Eucalyptus.
Almost.
And then they don't do well with rose oil.
See, I worry about those also if the
and
cat gets at
anything
them.
citrusy like oranges or lemons.
It just is the scent that keeps them away, right? So if I like put some of the scent down and then say put tape over top of it from where they're coming in, then would that keep them away enough so that I don't have to have it where the cats can access the oil?
I don't know. I think from what I understand and what I read is that you don't want it near them, period. Because it can get into their lungs. Which is very toxic for them.
Yeah.
So I avoid it, and then I just swap it out for something else. Because I know cayenne pepper works like for ants and shit. I could use that.
Would the powder of that, if it got free anywhere, though, be a problem for the cats?
No.
Really?
Cats don't fuck with it.
Okay, I'll have to actually buy cayenne pepper. I don't have any.
Yeah, like I use weird home good shit. And it
Well, I mean, I
works.
think it might be at
Like,
one of the dollar stores.
I found out that, God, what is it? Is it vinegar? I think it's vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. Spiders don't like it, but it's actually really good for cats if you cut it with half and half, like half water, half vinegar, because it will actually it'll balance out their pH levels, but it also makes their coats shinier.
Oh, okay. So next time I buy that, I should buy a bigger bottle. I bought some that was organic because I had some flies because I leave the door open on the balcony sometimes, and in the summer it gets a bit of bugs at times.
Yeah.
And normally apple cider vinegar with like just a couple of dots of Dawn dish soap put in different spots gets it so that they go into there and they can't get out again. But the organic shit did not work at all.
Yeah.
The non-organic works fine, but I'd gone the organic because it was cheaper because it was at Costco and whatnot. It was big, huge ass 2 containers, but then it did shit also. I had to buy another one, and then I wound up with a little tiny container of the non-organic, which I'm going through and will run out. But I mean, if that works on their coats and to help their pH, then I should be adding a little drop every so often at least to their water. I mean, I probably won't go half and half because I'll just be putting in their water, but I mean, I can
Yeah.
easily add a bit in there. A couple
Like
tablespoons
just
maybe.
a little drop or so.
Oh, just a
Shouldn't have
drop
too
or
much.
so even? They've got pretty
Yeah.
big water bowls.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
like a dropper, two. Shouldn't be too bad. You don't want to add too much because they will detect the taste of it,
Mm.
which
I
is
had
what
some.
fucking Farah gets very irritated whenever I do add some because she doesn't like the taste if I add more than 3 drops.
Mm. I
Sukuna
had
loves it.
some things for like their teeth that was supposed to be able to be mixed in, but my older one would pick up anything being put in of that and would not drink the water then. So I stopped using that after I spent the money on it, and I tried 2 or 3 different ones.
I think if I need to buy a cat water dish.
I buy the big, huge metal ones meant for dogs that have rubber or plastic or whatever on the bottom so that they can't move them or knock them over so easy too. Though the idiots will put their food in sometimes purposely, and I see them doing it because one of them literally will use their paw to get the food out because they like the food being wet in the water, which I don't want to discourage because cats typically are known for not drinking a lot of water. But at the same time, it just gets the water disgusting.
Don't they usually get a lot of their water from wet food in general, though?
Yeah, most of the cats in the wild, it comes from the fact that they eat raw food or whatnot, and it's why raw food is being pushed as a diet for cats now. But neither of mine will. Well, the older one will sometimes eat some raw food, but the youngest one now will never eat it. The youngest one, I have a problem getting her to eat any kind of wet food sometimes. She will only eat the broth of certain things, and then she leaves the rest of it. She eats dry food perfectly fine. She's not lacking in weight by any means.
I have to keep, There's one cat food that I know that Farah cannot eat because she will vomit it up every single time, even if she is a little fat ass about it.
I've got
Not good.
2 of those big auto feeders because
Turkey.
the younger one will eat the food too fast for the dry food. She's the same one who will only eat the dry food half the time. But she'll eat it too fast and then she throws it up. But with 2 big feeders, if both of them have food in them, she slows down enough and doesn't do it as often.
I have like just normal feeders, like just like normal bowls that I put their dry food in, because these two will graze. They don't have like a set time where they just eat and then like fuck off. I just fill it up, let them do what they want to do.
Yeah, mine do grazing and whatnot. They don't have set time, but the auto feeders I've got they're just the automatic cheapo ones, not the electronic that put anything out at certain times. But that way also, if my ADHD idiocy forgets to check the food one day, it's not like they're relying on me siphoning it out. Plus also I don't trust the older one to not just eat the other one's food up since he eats anything. As it is, I've been stealing some of his liquid from his food to put in her food, because I know that he will finish off whatever she leaves in her bowl. So it's not like he needs the extra in there.